All right, shalom, shalom. I'm gonna start off this video by giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. And double honors to the elder apostles and the bishops of Great Millstone that rule well, that teach well, while I learn this truth 100% according to the Bible. And I also want to say shalom to the elect, Salakia, the 144,000 men, the prophets, the servants, scattered about the four corners of the earth. And also shalom to the Akwaf, which are the sisters that are sincere, and your children shalom. And in today's video is basically going to be just a video of how the average, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American woman in America is, and once I saw this video, I was like, I've been seeing it a little while back, but, I just came across it again, and I was like, you know what, let me make a video about this, because this can be edifying for the people, just going to show you how 2/3 of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American men and women are in America, man. And how these women really are sick, man. The average so-called Black, Latino, Native American woman in America, man, is sick, man. 2/3 of them are, they're just demons, man. And watching this video that I'm about to play, you're going to see, and Lord's will, I get a few precepts. You're going to see how these women are wicked, man. That's why it's best for you brothers out there, man. If you don't have a wife or things of that nature, you want to just be single, man. Especially if you don't have a wife, like if you're not married to a woman and things of that nature, I can understand now if you got a wife, that's a different type of thing. But to you brothers out there that may be single and things of that nature, you don't want to deal with these black women, man, at all. They really some beasts, man. Wild beasts, as it tell you. Right. And matter of fact, let me get that precept real quick. It tells you in the book of Ecclesiastes, right? I believe. Let me go to that. That a shameless woman. All right. We're going to go to that. All right. That's Ecclesiastes 26 and 25, right? And it says a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, right? Which means basically, that's, I'm not going to say the word, of course, but we know what a female dog is, right? And it says, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. And that's what you have with the modern women in America, Babylon the Great. These women don't fear the Lord, man. That's why you see the way they act. They don't respect the men. They don't operate in modesty. They're rebellious. They try to be all masculine because these women are sick, man. A good majority of them are, man. Not talking about the sisters out there that's, sincere, but, the 2/3 of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American women are sick, man. You got videos of things coming out, women deleting their children, all types of things like this. These women are wild beasts, man. And you wonder why the men that they grow up under them, why they turn out to be the way that they be, because they're getting raised by these wicked ass women, man. So, I'm going to get into this video. And before I play it, I want to say fair use under the 1976 Copyright Act, that I'm not getting paid for this video or nothing of that nature. It's only for educational purposes only. So, yeah, we're going to get into this video, and I'm going to allow you brothers and sisters to see just the mindset of the average so-called, like I said, not all the sisters, because, you got a few sincere sisters out there that, don't operate in these type of conditions or have this mindset. But this is majority of the so-called, like I said, 2/3 of the so-called Latino, Native American, Negro women, man. And this is how they are towards their kids, man. So I'm going to get into this video and we're going to see. This stuff is crazy, man.
Yeah, literally. I mean, I found out about this on my way into work this afternoon, and there are no words. I mean, this is absolutely horrific. This is by far, I think, one of the worst stories we've ever covered here at Fox 2. And I want to warn everybody out there that the details are very disturbing.
If you think about the horrific ads you see on TV to spur donations for animals that have been abused or are living in terrible conditions, multiply that by 10.
A horrible story of abuse and abandonment. Investigators say 3 kids were living in a condo on Lydia Lane in Pontiac for years, alone in horrific conditions.
There was...
Mind you, Salak. And I'm going to get into the video. I'm going to let the images show and things of that nature, what they're talking about. But mind you, they basically said that the little kids, right, were living in the household by themselves for years. And basically they were supposed to be up under the watch of their mom, but you know how the average B-dub is out here in America. You know, they out here chasing every Tom, Dick, and Harry that they see. They out here being whores, you know, going to strip clubs, doing everything besides doing what they supposed to do, which is taking care of their responsibility, their kids. And the average black woman don't do that, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these women, they don't like, and that's what's so wicked about these women is that guess what? They can sit down, have sex with every man that they see, right? But when they have a responsibility, first of all, the reason why, you know, a lot of the babies don't get taken care of because guess what? The so-called women push the man away. So that's why you wonder why the man ain't there to take care of the kids? Because the damn woman then pushed them away and ain't got no man around them because, you know, they wicked. I mean, what man you don't want to sit around a wicked ass woman all day and just listen to her argue, complain, fuss, talk, you know, all of those different types of things, try to be the man of, you know, all of that stuff. So, you know, majority of the daddies of these kids, they run away because they try to get away from these damn demons, you know. So, and this is what you resort to, man. You have kids like this, what I'm about to show in this video, living in complete hell, you know, basically living in complete hell, man, you know. That's why it's important to have a father around the house, man. Because these women ain't fit to run nothing, man. It tells you that with a one. Let me go to that. Let me go to that scripture. All right, and I'm gonna go to a precept proving that. You know. All right, this is Ecclesiasticus 25 and 24, proving to you how wicked these women are, man. And it says, "Of the woman came the beginning of sin," right? Because we know through the woman, that was the transgression, man. The woman created the transgression of the law first, you know, which is ultimately what led to sin, which led us to the position that we're in now, right? So it says, but we know it was all written out that way to happen, you know, the way it happened, of course. But still, we know that the woman was in the transgression first, as it tells you in the book of Timothy. The woman transgressed the law, you know. And it says, Ecclesiasticus 25:24, and it said, "Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die," man. You hear that? I'm going to read that again. "Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die." See, now you see why the Lord said it's important for men to rule, why it's important for men to be in control of things, why it's not important for women to rule shit. Because they're emotional, man. Everything it is that they touch or whatever they have a little power over, they destroy it, man. Because it wasn't meant for them it wasn't set up for them by Yahweh Bashem Yahushua to rule anything or to be in control of nothing. But you know, that's how America is set up, this wicked queendom that we live in, to where it gives these women all of these rights. I mean, man, this is just sick, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get into this video, though, so I can stop talking, and we're going to see what this video is showing. But, you know, this stuff is sick, man. You know, and like I said, this is your average so-called Negro, Latino, Native American woman, man. They have 1,000 kids, and they don't take care of none of them. You know, they be out here chasing men, leaving the kids at home with nothing to eat. I'm telling you, man, these some beasts, man. Now you see why the Lord gonna destroy these damn women, man.
Investigators say 3 kids were living in a condo on Lydia Lane in Pontiac for years, alone in horrific.
Salaki, you heard what they said. They said the kids were living there for years alone, man. And watch, when they start showing images of how the house looked inside, you're gonna see that. Oh man, how could you do? Oh gosh.
Conditions.
How could you do that to somebody, especially your own kids, man? But that just goes to show you that these women don't care about nothing, man. If it ain't about them getting their hair done, them going to the club, them having, you know, a man next to them that can provide all of their needs, you know, spend money on them, then they don't care about nothing else. You know, they don't. I'm telling you, man, these women are demons. Stay away from them, brother. If you're not married, like the elder apostles always teach, if you're not married, you don't have a wife, man, stay away from these damn harlots, man. Telling you, we already know what it says in the book of let me get that precept. Like I said, you want to stay away from these demons, man. For you know, All right, this is Proverbs chapter 6, verse 26, and it says, "For by means of a whorish woman a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life." So that's letting you know that, man, that's the only thing the average Babylonian woman in America is looking for money, man. If you don't have money to give her, then 9 times out of 10, she's not trying to deal with you. Which letting you know that that's the mindset of 95% of these women in this country, that they want your money. They don't want anything else that you got to offer. They don't want the knowledge you have. They don't want to be modest. They don't want to repent, turn back to the Lord, do things of the Bible, act in a way that the Lord have set them up to be, which is to be submissive, to play their role, to take care of the kids, to cook, to do all those things. They don't want to do none of that. They okay with just running around the streets being whores, having all type of babies with any and everybody, then ditching the babies to go keep partying and living the life that they live. But this is America, man. This is how this place is set up, and this is what you have when you have wicked ass people ruling this country, man. This is what you get when the wicked bear rule, man. Right? So, yeah, I'm going to get back into this video. And like I said, it ain't going to be too long. Just a little something, man, like something to put out there, man, and let you know, like, this is the average woman, in America, man. And it's sad, really.
It doesn't look like the toilet or the bathtub had been usable or workable for quite some time, primarily.
Wow, man. Do you see that? Come on, man. How can you have your kids living in that, man?
Hygiene knowledge of
but that just goes to show you that these women don't care about nothing. Like I said, only, what I noticed a long time ago, man? These women only care about... telling you, I'm not going to say that because, that'll be too explicit for the video, of course, but I'm not going to say that. But you brothers probably knew what I was thinking. If you're not sticking them, then they don't really, those the only men that I come to realize, like, in my whole life of living, I noticed that women only listen to men that's sticking them. If you're not sticking them, then guess what? They're not going to listen to what you say. And even when you sticking them, they're not really listening to what the hell you saying. These women just defiant, man, disobedient. They're clamorous. And when you go into that word clamorous, it tells you they're just loud, big mouthed, always got to talk and things of that nature. The Lord talks about that also in the book of Proverbs, that a clamorous woman is simple and know of nothing. That's your average so-called Black, Latino, Native American woman. They're just loud as hell for nothing and don't know shit. Don't know how to take care of themselves, don't know how to properly bathe, don't know how to do nothing, man. But be wicked. Lord got fire coming for these women, man.
Boy and 2 girls ages 12 and 13.
Wait till the time. Just wait till the time. Well, let me go to that scripture, man. Just wait till the times of Jacob's trouble that we're coming into, man. The Lord said you women going to be getting ravished, man. And you see why you women, the Lord going to allow these things to happen upon you women. Look how y'all treat y'all offsprings, man. Look how y'all behave. Right? This is Isaiah 13, verse 16, and it said, "Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes." And when you go into that word dashed, it means to be deleted. So a lot of these women, kids, are going to be getting deleted in front of them in the times of Jacob's trouble, right? Right? And it said, before their eyes, their houses shall be spoiled. That's going into the times of Jacob's trouble. We know what it says in 2nd Esdras 15 and I believe 18 and 19, if I'm not mistaken, where it talks about they will spoil each other's houses for goods and things of that nature, roughly paraphrasing. This is all going to happen in the times of Jacob's trouble. And you same women out there with this mindset of this woman that's not taking care of her kids, with that uppity, just that rebellious, wicked mindset, you women going to be getting destroyed in this time of Jacob's trouble that we about to come into. And it says their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished, right? And when you go into that word ravished, I'm going to go, because guess what? The average American woman is a whore anyway. That's what they like. That's what they promote, whoredom. If it's not Megan Thee Stallion, Sexy Dead, and all of these other different types of things, that's all they like, man. Your Megan, all of this wickedness, man. That's what they adore. That's what they love. That's what they cherish. That's what they seek to be. You got all of these young girls coming up nowadays, their mind's being polluted by this same stuff. And guess what? In their mind, they want to be that. You know, they're going off what they're seeing their moms and their aunties and everyone else in their family doing. And majority of their the women before them, they're whores, you know. So that's all the little girl know to be, because that's what her mama was, that's what her grandmama was, you know, generational cycles of whores, man. You know, and this is what their word. Salakia. Yeah, that was funny. I had to laugh. I couldn't take his I couldn't hold it. Salakia for that, brothers. You know, but it's the truth though, man. You know, the truth will make you laugh sometime, but it's not funny, man, because it's really the truth. You know. But that word ravish mean, all right. This is the meaning to that word ravish, because we're coming in the time of Jacob's trouble, where a lot of these women are going to be ravished. And like I said, the Lord is basically going to give them what they have sown. If you have sown in that, if you have that harlot spirit on you, that Babylon spirit, that Jezebel, you know, can't nobody tell you nothing spirit, a lot of these women are about to be ravished, man, at the times we coming into, you know. And that word ravish means, oh, the water. That word ravish means to be passive, snatched away by violence, forced to submit to carnal embraces, right? So we all just got that word, and the explanation of that word. That means a lot of these women coming into the time that we're about to be in, they're about to begin taken advantage of carnally, which means sexually. They're going to begin raped, ravished, and all, and that's because of the mindsets they have. You know, they already whores anyway at heart. So the Lord is going to give them what they want. You know, you want to be a boss B, you want to be a, you know, a street walker and all that. You want to twerk, you want to shake your ass and all of that. You know, this is the stuff that they do, right? So the Lord got something coming for that, you know, and it's called judgment. So you want to be a whore, you want to run around having sex with every man that you see. You don't want to submit to a man. You don't want to be a wife. You don't want to be modest. Okay, so the Lord got something coming for a lot of you women out there, man. You know, but I'm gonna get back into this video. You know, but yeah, this is basically just a video going in on the females, because you know I make videos, you know, all the time going in on the men and things of that nature. So you know, on the brothers. So you know, I had to. Or not on the brothers Salakia, but on the wicked 2/3 Jakes, you know, the men of our nation, the wicked. So, you know, I figured like, man, let me go and make a video about these women, because these women worse than these dudes out here, man.
The House of Horrors since at least 2021, according to the Oakland County Sheriff's Office. Their mother or someone else would leave prepared food on the porch once a week.
They had basically
Wow.
in the house.
Man, they only leave food on the porch for once a week, man. And let me go to the precept, man, that you know came to my mind as well. All right, this is Ecclesiasticus 25:19. And it said, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. So the Lord is already telling you, brothers and sisters out there, that a man can do whatever, right? Because you got to understand, like, a woman, they're emotional. So they do certain, that's why the Lord said that all wickedness is but little to the little of a woman, the wickedness of a woman, because a man, you know, women are emotional. They're emotional creatures. They operate off feelings. So when you're in an emotional state and you're angry, there's no telling what you're bound to do. You know, that's why it's important you don't let these women know a lot about you, know what it is you do, especially if you out there dating and all that, which I recommend you not do. But if you that type of person that's out there, you know, trying to date women and go on these type of dates and have relationships and all of that bullshit, if that's what you out here chasing, you know, I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that. I'm just saying in the times we're living in, you might not want to be doing stuff like that, especially if you're a man of the Lord and it's truth. You don't want to have any distractions. And the main downfall of a man of the Lord is a woman, man. It tells you that also, let me get that precept, that a woman destroys kings, man. You know, a wicked ass woman have brought down kings, man. Right? So that's letting you know that, man, you don't want to give all, the Lord tells you, brothers out there, to give not thy strength unto women, roughly paraphrasing. Give, I'm going to go to that one as well. All right. This is Proverbs 31 and verse 3 in the KJV, and it said, give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. Right? So the Lord is telling you, man, that, hey, these women destroy the strongest of the strongest, man. And it's because they're thinking with that head at the bottom and not their mind. You brothers out there, man, y'all got to be circumspect, man. Don't be paying attention to these women, man. Don't be giving these women all this attention, all of this time. Like I said, if she's not your wife, of course, if she's your wife, that's different. But just all of these women out here, man, and that's the time we're living in, because that spirit of Jezebel is running rampant, especially on men of the Lord. Men that are out here teaching on the head, just putting up videos. Trust me, you're going to have these wicked ass women trying to come get at you. And I know, because this is what I'm going through in my life, But I know it's all of the devil, man. That's what these women want to do, man. They want to get you and caught up in something, entangled in a snare, a trap, man. And then after you've been did something, thinking with your head down there, now all of a sudden, guess what? Now you done either got burnt or something to that extent, man. So like I said, you just got to be wise in these times. Don't fall victim thinking with don't fall victim out there, man. Don't get caught up in how a woman look, her beauty, how good she look, how fat her ass is. You know how Jake is. Jake's simple, so they go off all of the things that they see. Instead of being discerning and thinking with the spirit and using your discernment and looking at a person's spirit, you gonna just go off how they look on the outside. That's how easily a lot of men are persuaded. That's why it says again, I'm gonna read this verse. Proverbs 31 and 3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings, man. So yeah, man, you want to be strong, man. Strong within Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, not strong in your flesh. Because if you weaken Salakia, you want to be strong in the spirit, not weak in the flesh, I should say, Salakia. Because guess what? If you strong in your spirit, then guess what? You'll know how to you'll see these types of things from a mile away, man. And the Lord had that, that what word could I use? The Lord have that he'll have that discipline on you, man. That's what the elder apostles and them was going into talking about. That it's very important that you have discipline. Because if you don't have discipline in your mind, you don't have discipline, self-control, guess what? You're going to give into a lot of these things, right? You'll give into them, man. And the reason you'll give into them, because like I said, we're in a spiritual battle, man. The Lord says in the book of Ecclesiastes 2:1, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, which means you're going to have a lot of these women out here. Like I said, it's like they just know when a man of the Lord, like the elder Manatazat, he was out there doing a live lesson on the street. And guess what? He was out there teaching the word on the hedges and highways. And guess what? You have women, coming in the camera trying to shake their ass and stuff, trying to get attention. Because that's what these women do, man. That's what these spirits on these witches and these witches do, man. And yeah, the average Babylonian woman in America, majority of them witches, man. They doing all type of witchcraft and enchantments over the men of the Lord, trying to get you in a snare, man. So you got to be wise out here, man. You can't be thinking with your carnal senses. You got to be spiritual, man, more than carnal. And these are the times we living in, man. A lot of men out here, and these times we coming into Jacob's trouble and things of that nature. A lot of these men are going to fall because they're going to give their strength unto a damn woman, man. Or they're going to be thinking about a woman or something like that, all hell breaking loose, and people going to be losing their life and everything, man. So you don't want to be weak-minded, man. So if you got that problem, you dealing with that, whatever the case may be, that, oh man, you love women and things of that nature, man, don't allow that to be your downfall, man. Because I already read in Proverbs 31 and 3, which that way of which destroy of kings, roughly paraphrasing. So, but yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to say with this video. Like I said, it was a bit of a rant, but it still was edifying. Lord's will, I pray it was edifying to you brothers that may come across it. And like I said, this is not to all the sisters, because I know all the sisters out there are not like that. This is only according to the 2/3 women of our nation that are wicked. So you sisters that are not like this, don't think I'm talking about you. I'm talking about those women that are wicked of our nation, the ones that the Lord is going to delete when he come back. So with that being said, Lord's will, y'all was edified. To the next time, I'm going to say shalom.